And after much ado, stream's back. Hello everybody. I apologize about the delay, or the interruption. Don't really know what happened to the internet. The internet just shut out. But no issue. We're back, we're here. Playing EQ. What do you want? Oh, I see the chat isn't working. I forgot to change the chat over when the stream refreshed. Let me fix that. And there we go. We're back. Alright. So pull up the tier lists for when we're in between polls. I don't think we got a proper look at the Five Nights at Freddy's tier list fully. This should be yeah, okay. That all works. Good, dude. Right. Let's log in, do polls, and then we can start on the tier list again. Oh, my nose is so itchy all the time. All right. Spend the mercenary. Get Sugar and Guac back in the group. Recast spikes on everyone. Recast Clear Mind on everyone. And you over here. You over here. Time for Guac Guac to be in a nuisance. Ooh! The Overseer respawned. Got about 10 dudes, we can get more. That's like 13, that's like 14, that's like 15. We miss any? I think we got all the giants. Alright. Go there on the greater healing. Oh, stop fizzling. Oh, stop fizzling. Oh, stop fizzling. Oh, is that gonna get me killed? Oh, God. Oh, God. Please stop fizzling. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, now she's got all the aggro, but she has thorns. Okay. And now we just start applying dots. Oh, well, they're getting angry, but they'll get over it. Gives me a little bit more mana. Oh. We're waiting on mana. Oh, you know what? We can use Guac Guac. Kill Guac Guac. You've got it. Come on. Come on. One of these days. Oh, 1%. Oh, come on. There we go. 2 platinum. Unbelievably worth. Alright. Guac, you go back over here with sugar. And let's look at the money we made. 16 plat from him. Oh, we missed one. Oh wait, I can't pick up another one of those because the no trade lore item. Alright, suspend her, and we wait for the giants to come back. In the meantime, tier list. All chat? Drop my tray and grass went everywhere. F. Oh. Bust I. Hello. I think I might need to make the chat bigger. I like didn't see it until I was moving stuff around. Hello, everyone. This is my thoughts and feelings on FNAF. This is what we were working on before the stream ended. I didn't play these, so these are with a grain of salt. One thing I was also mentioning, they didn't have the new game. I forget what that new game is called, but it's like the 8-bit pixely one. That game was pretty cool, actually. The one where your dad gets kidnapped. In typical FNAF fashion, the ending is kind of like whatever. For some reason, like, these new FNAF games, just they always like botch the endings for some reason. They get super rushed. But that one actually wasn't that bad. I'd probably put that one like over FNAF AR in the A. That game's pretty good, but I still think Help Wanted is like still really good, and then FNAF 2 is just peak. I want to look more at the video game ones. There's just too many FNAF characters for that to be feasible. Down to do controllers. Let's do controllers. Let's just check. Oh, no giants. Ahem. Organizing the controllers a little bit. So let's see. The original the original NES controller. It's okay. Truthfully, it's better than some of these. It's just that simple D-pad. Like, it's hard to fuck up a D-pad and 2 buttons, but also it's like rectangular and doesn't fit well in your hand. The SNES controller is definitely better than the NES controller, so like, I don't know, it's not as obtuse as some of these, but it is actively obtuse, so I guess I'll put it in D, but it's probably the most forgiving of D. Whereas like SNES is like, yeah, that's just like middle of the road, like this is a controller. And of like, while we're just talking about D-pad and buttons, I do feel like I actually, call me crazy on this one, I feel like the PlayStation controller here, quality-wise, it like this is a better quality controller. The plastic feels better. It feels like a more solid controller in your hand. But in terms of like how it actually feels to like play with and hold the buttons, I think I give it to the SNES controller. Because they are practically identical. I think the only difference is the PlayStation has L1 and L2, whereas the SNES only has the L and R buttons. This controller technically I think has 2 more buttons than this one, but they're practically identical other than that. Okay, then we start getting into joysticks. I mean, this thing is just unbearable. You can't use it. I don't know how people who do like real hardware speed runs use this thing. I mean, this thing, it's cool. It's nostalgic for me. I mean, to being someone who was around in the late 90s, this thing is cool looking. It looks like a futuristic controller, but it fucking sucks. What three-handed individual is using this thing? Like in actual practicality. Oh, wait, I forgot the Sega Saturn controller. I don't remember the Sega Saturn, unfortunately, or the Sega Genesis too much. That was more my sister's time. And by the time I had came around, I think they had gotten rid of the Sega Genesis. I think they had a Sega Genesis. Just based on looking at them, they look okay. I don't know though. Chat, what are your thoughts on these? Where should the Sega controllers go? I don't hate the button setup on them. I'm surprised there isn't more diversity in controllers like that. You know what I mean? But also, like, it also has the Microsoft D-pad. Or like the Xbox D-pad, where it's like that whole circle, and I do not like those. I do not like those D-pads, so I do have to knock some points there. We'll put them at the back of C. Just to be fair to them, because I don't know. Dreamcast controller. Never had a Dreamcast. However, the difference between this and this is practically non-existent. And I did use this. So, having never touched a Dreamcast in my life, I'm going to take this, as it probably feels somewhat comparable to this. Give it a B. Or I guess maybe because I don't know high. Because yeah. That's fair to me. Let's see. I mean, that's just... Is this debatable? Do people argue this? I don't think people do. GameCube controller is just kind of the best one. How are we doing on respawns? Anything? Nope. Back to the list. I'll probably finish out PlayStation's controllers, so let's see. This one goes next. This one feels so classic to me. I love that controller. It might even be A for me. I think I like that controller more than I like the, I'm gonna put that in C and that in B and that one in A. I really like how those old school PlayStation controllers, they just feel so sturdy. Like, I don't know, it's not like a controller nowadays where you pick it up and you feel like when you throw it at the wall, it's just gonna like break apart into a million pieces. Those old PlayStation controllers, I swear, were made of like lead. They're so hefty and durable. They're not heavy, but they just feel so solid. Is there anyone out here defending the Wii? Because, you know, I find it interesting that they put the Wii up here, but then they don't put up, like, Kinect or Sony, like, PlayStation Move or whatever it was. Because, like, if we're comparing all of these controllers to one another, then this probably goes like here. But like if all the other people who threw their hat in the motion controller ring back in the early 2000s were on here, there would also be all those shitty controllers that this would be way better than. The Wii U. I was late on the Wii U. I never got around to the Wii U. But is it not? Hold on. Let's look at this. It's a little different than the Switch. The Switch is organized differently because that's down. Does that make a difference? Anyone ever have a Wii U? Anyone have a Wii U and a Switch? I mean, I'm thinking worse than Wii, and I don't think that'll be controversial. Just because it's like the Switch, but like worse. They had the idea of the Switch, but not really. It's just less practical. I'm considering giving the Joy-Cons mid-C, not because I hate the controllers themselves, but because you have to buy new ones every like 2 years. Like, all controllers in the modern day have fucking drift problems. Like, that's just unavoidable. It's going to happen, especially if you play a lot of games. But Switch, it feels like you don't play it a lot, and it still breaks after like 2 years. I don't hate the controller, though. Do I like the Switch controller more than I like PlayStation 3 controller? Debatable. It's probably in the middle. I like the convenience of the Switch controller. Joy-Cons are D. But they feel kind of good, don't they? Like, when they work, do they not feel kind of good? I like them better than the Wiimote. I think it's not unfair to compare them. They are both motion controllers. I mean, some people would even call that a negative. Some people don't like the fact that like you flip it and then it's like shittier. Because like when you're trying to play like 8-person Smash and you have like 2 controller or like you need 4. You would need 8 Joy-Cons total, so 4 full Joy-Con controllers. It makes your inputs weird. I'd say high. If we're gonna shit on Joy-Cons, I'd say we put them behind a Wii controller, but better than Wii U. All right. Original Xbox control. It's definitely not the greatest. I feel like PS3 controller's better than this. No, but it's not the Xbox One. That's different. This is the Xbox One controller, Aether, you fool. The original Xbox controller is B? I don't know. Yeah, it's too bulky. I feel like the... Because the PlayStation controller like hardly changed at all. They pretty much had their feel down from the get-go. And it just feels good always, pretty much. So I don't know, even for like the wired PlayStation 3 controller, I'm like, I think I'd rather have a wired PlayStation 3 controller than a wired original Xbox controller. Wired Xbox 360 controller. I don't know, I don't know. I guess it comes down to if you really like that. You know what? Usability wise, I'm gonna throw this over because you can actually plug this shit into a computer and it just works. S for the wired Xbox 360 controller. S. Xbox 360 controllers peak for you. I'm willing to give it high A. I don't know, or because I use the Xbox 360 controller a lot. In my heart, this is how this goes for me, I think. And it might even be like this. That might be how it goes for me. God, I remember these things. These things were the Xbox 360 controllers that like hit the button and like pop the AA thing out the back of. Wires suck, yeah, but batteries suck more. Is that a controversial statement? So I'd give that a B. I'd rather have a wireless Xbox 360 controller over a wired original Xbox controller. I'd rather have a wireless Xbox 360... Would I rather have a wireless Xbox 360 controller over a wired PlayStation 2 controller? Oh, I think... Yeah, I think that's good. How's our spawns looking? Oh. Are we back in business? We'll wrap up this tier list first, because we're almost done. We're really close. Wireless Pro Controller. You know, and this is another... They're screwing Nintendo, and they're also giving Nintendo the benefit of the doubt here. They should have the wired Pro Controller on here, because the wired Pro Controller with the wire that comes with it that plugs out or plugs in, and it has a specific notch inside of it, and the controller has a notch inside of it, so you can only use Nintendo specific cords unless you do the thing you should do as a sane person, and you cut that shit out of your controller so you can just use normal cords. Because fuck you, Nintendo. Like, for that reason, it makes me want to put this, like, bottom. Because, like, fuck Nintendo for that. On the other hand, the wireless Pro Controller also isn't the worst. I feel like it has the same problems as like Joy-Cons though, where like it's just you drift and like all that. I think it just depends on really how much you hate the Joy-Cons. If you really hate the Joy-Cons that much, then the Pro Controller is really probably good for you. I don't hate the Joy-Cons, but I would rather have this for something like Smash. But I don't know, I think it goes like middle of C for me. Like, okay. Xbox One controller? I've never had an Xbox One controller before. But it looks pretty much identical to the Xbox 360 controller. I don't know how differently it feels. I'd imagine it probably feels a little bit better. I'm sure it probably feels about the same but better. I'm gonna put this here because honestly the PS4 controller is probably my least favorite of those. This is probably, yeah, I'm happy with this. I'm comfortable with this. Yeah. Maybe like yeah. Yeah, this is like it for me. We like that. All right. Time to do polls. Oh, wait. Get my mercenary back out. Oh. Yeah, we need a rebuff, don't we? All right. Oh. Don't stun me, bro. Arrgh. 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 Ow! Ow! Oh shit! Ow! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Awesome. She took all the aggro. That's what we like to see. Oh wait, no, wrong character. Oh, I think we're out of room. Guac Guac. Time for you to loot. Right. Alright, looks like I missed one or two. We'll clean these guys up and... some money I just got rid of, but it's okay. All right. Sit. Before we get back into the tier list, I think we probably want to go sell. So we'll do some selling. Maybe I'll go get a drink real quick. Go do another poll. Then we'll continue the tier list from there. Oh, I'm trying to go to Plane of Knowledge, that's right. Looking at the Antonica ports. Here we go, the Plane of Knowledge. Oh, I gotta do some stretches. Oh. The fuck was that? Haunted ass house. Get some selling done. Ranger, Rogue, Shaman, Berserker. Those, sell all those. Hello? Hello? We back? I think the stream cut out there for a second. Hello? Can I get a confirmation from someone? A hell yeah? Anything? I'm able to sell stuff again, so I can only assume. I don't know what is up with the... I think that's everything. Well, that's at least everything for Felbreathy. Oh, Guac Guac has some stuff. Yuck, I had like 3 friends just get on Apex Legends. The state of online gaming is so bad that people are playing Apex Legends. All right. I think maybe Sugar has 1 or 2 things he probably needs to get out of his inventory. All right. Getting pretty decent money from this. Back to row. To row? And I'm gonna cast Form of the Great Wolf on the group so we all move a little bit faster. Head north. Not Sand Giant Husam. Oh, that sounds like another name. Oh dear. Get that off of the stream. Get that out of here. Can't do that. Oh, we'll look this way. We won't look at it. No, Aether, no. Bad. Stop. Alright, he's walking away. As he should. That's probably a quest item. Ooh, paladin boots. Yeah, probably give these to Guac Guac. Guac Guac, come here. Oh yeah, those are way better than the boots I had. Word, okay. Why are they running around in circles for? That's so weird. Yeah, you know what? I'm right. Alright. North we go. Alright, we still don't have dudes here. Park us at the normal spot. Probably get a drink. Be right back. And then if they're still not back, we will start the tier list. And if not, and if they are here, we'll do the poll and then start the tier. Either way, I'm gonna go get a drink and I'll be right back. Right here. Girl. That. We're so back. Hello, everyone. Oh. They just spawned in. Look at that. I left the wrong DAF in the room? What did I leave? I fully believe I left the wrong DAF in the room. I just need to be clued in on what that is. Oh, wrong dog. Goodness. Oh. Our nose. Our nose. It's that time where it's like just super cold all the time. And it's not fun for me. No, sir. I just lost my dog. All right. Oh, we need a rebuff. We need a little bit of thorns. And we need... Well, he can use the gift of magic, but that's not really what he needs. Well, I don't need to refresh Boon of the Clear Mind, but it's just... it's nice. Alright. Guac guac. Do your thing. Oh, you know what, actually? What would help Guac guac immensely? If I did this. Okay, there we go. Right, let's go. I think that went pretty smooth. Here they come. Oh, that hurt. Whoa, am I gonna get a heal? Hello? Oh, I did it again! For the third time today, I did that! Okay, luckily it looks like I'm not gonna die for it, though. It looks like I might actually get away with this one. Holy shit, I did it, I think. Wow. Oh. Did I lose any of them? I don't even think I did. Oh, I'm gonna pat myself on the back for that one. I'm not even gonna lie. Good job, me. Alright. Time to start casting death. think I'm gonna run out of mana again before I finish casting through all of my dots. Oh my goodness, look at the corpse pile. Oh, who dinged? Walk, walk dinged, figures. Where's Sugar? There he is. Mark. Surely Gravity Flux will. It almost did. Come on. Bite his ankles. Surely Gravity Flux will work again. Oh, it did. Okay. It's so cumbersome when your dots kill the thing. You're pulling so many things, you don't have enough mana to apply all the dots. And there's the last one. There we go. Come on. Don't you fizzle on me. Now I have to wait longer. Whatever, he can live. I don't care. Every time this happens, they're worth like 2 plat. I don't. Oh, add my stream up. Any tier list recommendations? If anyone sees anything, throw it out. Oh no. That's bad and incest. Cartoon Network shows tier list. This is 125 things. And I don't know half of these. Oh no. Oh. Oh, my bad. I saw... Wait, CW. Oh, where was that? Was that on the previous page? I understand now. Was it here? Oh, you know, fair. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like there is one. To be fair, I don't think I know that many CW shows anyway. Let's see, is there any Star Trek ones? Because I could go crazy with one of those. All Trek characters before new Trek. Oh my god. There's a lot of people I don't recognize on here. We're not gonna do the people I don't recognize, because we'd be here for an ungodly amount of time. Okay, so... yeah, okay, let's rip through these real quick. I mean, I think the main three are S tier. Or what are the merits? I guess that's fair. What are the merits? What are the merits? I want to just say, like, in just total bias, like, who do you like the best? That should be the nature and approach of these, I think. Were they interesting? Did they do anything cool? Yeah. Or are they actively just, like, a danger to everyone else, and it's like, why are you here? I think main three are goated. Like, half of the reason why TOS is watchable is just because the dynamic between Kirk, Spock, and McCoy is fucking incredible. It's literally half the reason why I think you can still watch TOS in the modern day, even if you're not into like hokey 60s stuff. Those three characters are just really well written. I love all of these. I think Chekhov has more personality than the other two, though. We get like bits and pieces of Sulu and Scotty, but Chekhov we really kind of like dig deep into. And Porohora does nothing throughout all 3 seasons of TOS. She sits there and does nothing. It's so sad. But we love her. When she does do stuff, it's great. Every so often she gets to do stuff. Yeah, who? Pike is like... Pike's okay. He's in like one episode. He's in one episode. He's in the pilot. This is literally one of the best TOS villains ever. I'm really sad they never brought him back. Of all the villains of like that like could have like been the villain for the second movie, like when they inevitably picked Khan, they also could have picked this guy. It's such a good episode of TOS. Who? You're from the movie, but I forget. I hate this lady. She's from Star Trek the Motion Picture. She's like the human who speaks for V'ger. Khan's goated. Kirk's kid does like nothing, but he's at least... That's the Klingon commander from 4. Mr. Savic's pretty good. I like Mr. Savic. I like Mr. Savic more than Chekhov. Oh, I don't remember his name. He was the commander of that one ship. Oh. I think that I don't even remember his name tells me all I need to know about him. Oh? Maybe reset your stream? Maybe reset your app? I don't know. That's quite odd. Speaking of reset, still waiting. Huh. So weird. Huh. This is the woman from the Whales movie. She kind of becomes like a side love interest for Kirk. She's cool. I'll put her there. Sybok from Star Trek V. Okay, his concept is really cool. Oh. Thank you. Thank you, Aether. Sybok's concept is really cool. He's a Vulcan who is super in touch with his emotions. So because of that, he was exiled from Vulcan. And he's also Spock's brother. I think he could have not been Spock's brother. I think that maybe makes Star Trek V a little... I mean, there's a lot of things that make Star Trek V really hokey. But the fact Sybok is Spock's brother that we didn't know anything about, I think, is probably one of the worst offenders. No, so Aether, so for you who haven't watched Star Trek V, so, you know a Vulcan mind melding. You can, the Vulcan can, like, get into your brain and, like, you can share thoughts. So, because Sybok's so in tune with his emotions, he basically goes up to people and he's like, share your pain with me. And he mind melds and fixes their, like, mental problems. And it's he wears like white robes and is in the desert and like touches people and heals he's very much supposed to be like a Jesus type figure. It's so weird. It's a cool concept, but Star Trek V is riddled with issues. So I don't know. And then he leads all the people who he like touches and like fixes, all of them basically become like super loyal to him, and he steals the Enterprise and they go to the sun and they leave the galaxy to find God. And that's the plot of Star Trek V. And they do. They find God. It's a wild movie. I can't help but like it though. I'd love to do a watch party of it. If there's any way I could get away with it, that'd be incredible. I'll put Sybok in C. Because I like Sybok. Commander Chang is probably a lot of people's favorite Klingon, and I don't blame them. So Commander Chang probably goes in high B for me. Another really good original series villain. And I think that wraps up original series. We might wrap back around to it because of Next Generation movies. But where do we put Picard? I do like Picard. He's definitely an S. Do we like Kirk more than we like Picard? I think Picard has more characterization. I think Picard is better written. But there is something very much about Kirk's like, I don't give a fuck attitude. Picard literally through the first season is like, we have to play by the rules, and basically watches as multiple planets die when he could have intervened. And Kirk's just like, fuck that. He shows up on a planet that's like pre-warp, and they're like worshipping like some alien that's declared itself their god, and he's like, no, fuck that, I'm intervening. I'm proving to them that that's technology. I'm not gonna stand by and watch these people be manipulated. Whereas Picard kind of did that on a regular basis, and I think we can all agree he's a little bit of an asshole for it. I think the plot, definitely the consensus of those episodes that you're supposed to walk away from is Picard feels bad that he didn't intervene, and he should have done something. Bad things happen when men of good conscience do nothing. Is a lot of like the season 1 and season 2 type of vibes. That's my argument anyway. I do think Picard generally is better. Like, that's the thing. Like, I think Picard is generally a more interesting character for that. He has legitimate struggles. Whereas Kirk is like the Superman. He's the prime example. He's the example that is like to be modeled after. Whereas Picard, you're supposed to learn something from. You learn from his mistakes. You're supposed to model yourself after Kirk, I think. And that's kind of the difference of those two writing styles. I think Riker belongs here. I love Riker. I love Riker so much. And I do like Riker and Picard's dynamic, but I think I like the trio of TOS. Holiday would be it, not for some shortcomings. See, I kind of love Riker's shortcomings, though. I'm good with Top of A. Top of A seems fair for Riker. Data. We do like Data. I like Data more than Riker. So I think Data does go in S. I think I even like Data more than them. I think Data, yeah, S for sweet. I don't disagree. I don't disagree. Yeah. Negligent Mom can go and see for me. So the unfortunate thing about Troi is that when she's bad, she's unbearable. And when she's good, she's pretty good. Like, you like Troi. I think they end up doing Troi so good that even when she's bad, you're like, oh yeah, she's bad here, but I still like Troi. How good they ended up making Troi kind of makes up for how bad she was. Whereas, like, with Wesley, with Tasha Yar, I think we could put her at bottom of B. I feel like I have to lower Chekhov a little bit, actually. I think Chekhov might I think these guys might go down here. That's fair. I think I might even like Troy more than I like Saavik. Saavik might go to high B. Up there with Chang. Jordy. I think I like Jordy more than I like Riker. Jordy's a really good. I love LeVar Burton. LeVar Burton's great. Let's see. Oh. I'm gonna check the... We've got giants. Time to pause the list. I still got all the important stuff, I think. Yeah, I agree with Geordi not getting a lot of development. He is kind of a static character almost. They try to. They definitely give him episodes where he's like supposed to learn something, but it never really builds up to anything. Like that episode where he has to use his vision to speak to God, but then they give him omnipotence and he goes insane. Yeah. Or, a lot of times he's used as just like the moral centering for like Data, when Data's like having a crisis and like he goes and talks to a bunch of different people. Geordi's normally like the first or second person he talks to. And so he's like, yeah, like you said, he's like a good supporting character. He's there for other characters a lot of the time. It's true. And you think Picard would try harder because he very clearly wants to bang his mom. Right, your inventory. We'll go sit down. Right, and now we wait for the next round. Alright, mate, 2-8. Tasha Yar, just put her down there. Some people at least try to say Wesley's okay. I'll put him in IC. Just for benefit of the doubt, because there are episodes where he is okay, but a lot of the times he's insufferable, but he's not always bad. Some people defend Pulowski too, and I don't get it. I don't like her that much. I'm gonna put her in the, you know what? Yeah, no, fuck that. I'm not putting Wesley over Sybok. I like Sybok way more than I like Wesley. Ensign Rowe might take A for me. I really like Rowe. Good replacement for Wesley, because no one liked Wesley. Had some pretty good... Yeah, I think most of her episodes were pretty good. I think there were times she came off as abrasive, but I think like the things that were problems with Tasha Yar, they fixed with... Maybe it's also I'm a Deep Space Nine fan, and like when you watch her episodes, they heavily allude into Deep Space Nine. Basically her character introduction is like the segue for Deep Space Nine. It's like, oh, here's this race that's been oppressed by the Cardassians, because we know the Cardassians are assholes. Barclay top of S. I can't even argue with that. He's got such good character development throughout the show. And like he appears in Voyager and Deep Space Nine. He comes back in like all the show. He's really prominent in Voyager, believe it or not, because you think like they're nowhere near Starfleet, he wouldn't appear that often. But every so often he gets to cameo because he's like working at like Starfleet headquarters, and he's like working on the project to like get them home. And so like every like 2 or 3 times a season you get to see Barclay, which is about as much as you saw him in Next Generation anyway. So it's cool. He's basically in Voyager too. You get to see him quite a bit. I'm gonna put him here. I don't know if I like Barclay more than I like Kirk and crew. But definitely really good. Definitely a really good character. I don't remember her. I don't remember this lady. Yeah, literally. I mean, this guy's only going in F because fuck this guy. F for fuck this guy, right? This lady. So this lady is the one who is the... Yeah. Yeah, fuck her. Fuck this guy more, though. Tom Paris. That's Tom Paris in TNG. Or no, is it? Why is Tom Paris just here? This is a... Why is Tom Paris on this list twice? Did he play someone in TNG before he was Tom Paris? I think that's the case, in which case I don't know who he is. I don't remember you. F for fuck this guy. F for fuck this guy. I don't remember you. But wow, she's pale and pretty. I don't remember you. Oh my god. Okay, so Guinan. I love Guinan. I think Guinan's a really good character. You want to know this YouTube comment I saw by some homunculus the other day? Like, it was on some clip with Guinan in it. And this guy goes like, man, I loved The Next Generation. I hate that they had to put Whoopi Goldberg in it. Went and sold my Next Generation box set because of it. I'm like, really? The like 3 episodes Whoopi Goldberg's in ruined all 7 seasons of Next Generation for you? Really? That's nuts. Like you couldn't watch it anymore because Whoopi Goldberg being in there once every 3 seasons just killed it for you. That's nuts. Lore. He gets a low B in my book. I think so does Sung. They're always interesting, but it's always more interesting that like Data's getting to do stuff. Moriarty. They couldn't do enough with him because Sherlock Holmes is really picky about their licensing. So that's unfortunate. I think I found him more compelling than Lawrence Sung in most cases. And the crystalline entity. Hugh's a good character. I like Hugh. Really wanted to see more Hugh. We never got to go back for Hugh. I don't know who that is. Kern. Kern's up there for me. It was always cool when Worf's brother showed up. Whenever the Klingons showed up on ship, you knew shit was about to go down. I don't think, is there a bad Klingon episode? I think the only one that you could say is like iffy is the one about the Klingon Romulan war camp. I think you could say that like the ideas that episode was discussing could have been addressed better. But for the 80s, that was certainly a progressive talking point. That's like the one episode I think is iffy with Klingons. Everything else is pretty good. Worf's first mate, I don't really care about. I'm gonna put her in C. Alexander's cool, but Worf kind of neglects him, and so we never really see him, so I don't care that much. I like him more than what? I like him more than Sung. I like him more than Moriarty, I think, yeah. The Duras twins. I like the Duras twins. They're cool antagonists. I'll put them in high B. You get to see them way more in Deep Space Nine too. They're in there a lot as well. I believe that's Alexander from the future. In which case it's like, eh. This guy is the guy who wanted to become head of the High Council, and I don't care. Luxana Troy. I like Luxana. If she's one-dimensional, she's definitely like a one-dimensional character. Her joke is that she's on Betazoid, that she's experiencing Betazoid menopause, and so like for the next decade, she's ridiculously horny. That is her joke. But like the episodes that she is like a plot point in, I don't think are bad. I think she just herself is like I maybe put her in like low B. And like this dude, like the weird guy she fucks, no one cares. Q's pretty up there for me. Yeah, Q's good. Q's really good. This is the lady that Geordi wanted to fuck, and he made like a hologram version of, I think. She got really pissed about it. No one cares about Romulan lady. That's not who I think it is. I forget who this is. That's the lady that Picard was interested in, and her plot went nowhere. Oh, this is the villain from Generations, Soren. He's okay as a villain. I'm perfectly fine that he died and will never come back in the Star Trek universe. Like, he's not that compelling of a character. Generations significantly suffers by the fact that, like, the studio was like, hey, you have to make a movie where Kirk and Picard meet. And so, like, the whole thing is around the Nexus. Like, I'm gonna put him in, like, high D, because I, like, at least sorta yeah. Yeah, I think the lady's a way more of an interesting character in that movie than the guy is. I like him more than Soren, though, so I'll at least give him that. And then, like, her is up there. She like pushes Picard and is like really like pushes Picard to like make the right choice in that movie, and I like her a lot. Borg Queen. C for me. I don't object to the idea of the Borg Queen. I just feel like they did her dirty a lot. I don't recognize you. I don't recognize you. I forget Insurrection. I don't remember fucking anything about Insurrection, so I'm gonna just put all of Insurrection here. New Data. I hate New Data. Or I don't hate New Data, it's just sad. Deep Space Nine. That's my opinion. Sisko's just so good. Sisko's so good. Kira is not nearly the first officer Will is. But I don't think she's horrible. I think she's up there with, like, Saavik for me. I think those characters are, like, equal in my mind. Which, in that case, I feel like this is probably more accurate to my true feelings. Dax is also in S tier for me. Jadzia Dax. Ezri Dax is okay. She'll probably be in, like, B for me, because I definitely like her. Oh, but Jadzia. Jadzia is just such a good character. Julian suffers by the fact that he didn't have much of a characterization in season 1, but it more than makes up for it later. He has Troy's problem, but only for one season. And then he's like one of the best characters on that show. So I'm more than willing to forgive it. He's up there for me. I think I like Ro a little bit more than I like Julian. don't think that's controversial. I think O'Brien deserves top 3. O'Brien's the shit. And if you disagree, you can get the fuck out. Let's check on the, Oh, do we have giants? We've got giants. Alright, we'll pick up. Well, we need to, no, we'll pick it up in a second. Okay, there we go. Alright, that looks like all of them. Back to the tier list. All right. Worf. Yeah. I think I do like O'Brien more. Odo's up here too. Like, Odo's so good. Jake's okay. I think I actually do care about Jake a little bit more than I care about, like, 3. Gul Dukat is just such a good villain. I think he's up here. Damar's whatever. I think he's honestly, like, down here. Garrick's S. If we're actually pairing them, I think it's like that. Like, yeah. Garrick's mentor, eh. He does have some characterization, but it's like, eh. Yeah, probably like that. I forget. Fuck this guy. Liquidator Brunt's funny. That's about it. He's funny. Quark's legitimately a great character. Rom is legitimately a great character. Nog, I do care more about than Jake. Nog's top of B. The Grand Nagus, fuck that guy. Is that their mom? I think that's their mom. I don't care. I think that's the Ferengi woman. I don't care. The founder who we deal with all throughout the Dominion War. I think that's fair. Weyun's cool. Weyun's actually pretty cool. Yeah. Gowron. Gowron's definitely an A for me. I forget this guy's name, but he's a Deep Space Nine Klingon we deal with a lot, and he's really cool. He's probably like here for me. Sisko's old wife, meh. Sisko's new fling, Keiko gets a lot of development in Deep Space Nine, which actually makes me like her quite a bit more than I normally would. But she's still probably like here. Maybe even here. Yeah, probably there. I'm pretty invested in the O'Briens. Rom's girlfriend. She's cute, that's about it. It's literally her only personality. Oh, I forget what her title is, but it's Win. Or Vin. Fuck this. F for fuck this bitch. She's actually kind of cool, but like, she doesn't get a lot of time. She gets to do cool stuff, but like that's like 2 seconds and then she's gone. So yeah, I think her character is like maybe if like Cybok was done with a little bit more grace. So I'm willing to put those two characters next to each other. Morn has no character. Like he's cool and all, but he has no character. The guy who joins the Maquis. His story is cool because this is legitimately like, this is like the Barclay character of Deep Space Nine, not so much as like he's like the nervous guy, but it's more like he's like the guy who only shows up every so often and he's in like the background. And then all of a sudden he turns coat and turns into a terrorist. And he's like a main antagonist of like this like story arc in the middle of this season. It's really cool to watch. You watch a Starfleet officer go rogue, and Sisko gets super invested in him. He goes after him and starts committing war crimes to get after him. His story is really cool. Probably here for me. I do think I like him more than Troy. No, I don't think that's true. I like Guy's story more than Troy. Who? Janeway's cool. I think she makes really dumb decisions. And it's just because Voyager's written like that. Voyager's just written like that. Chakotay's held back entirely by the fact that it's a Native American character that was, whose backstory was completely just hogwashed by someone they hired who they thought was giving them good info and then wasn't. So I don't know. I'll put him like here. He's not a bad character. Oh no, maybe here. I just don't care about him that much. Tuvok's cool. Tuvok's dope. I like Tuvok as a security officer. Tuvok might be at the bottom of S. Tuvok's cool. Tom Paris, I fucking hate Tom. I do not like Tom Paris. Tom Paris can suck a dick. she's fine. Kim is... Kim's like the O'Brien of Voyager. He gets kicked around all the fucking time. He doesn't grow for it any. EMH is a goated character. He actually does develop. I might even put him like here. Seven of Nine, fantastic character. No, I don't like her more than Garrick. Neelix. Neelix is good. I don't dislike Neelix. Neelix might go at the top of B. The girl who the Vulcan officer, who, I don't remember a lot of Voyager. Tuvix, Janeway killed this person, but we're not gonna talk about it. Who. Oh, and then Enterprise. I'm not gonna do Enterprise. I'm just gonna do the original show. Like this. This is cool. Is there anything I feel affronted by? I think maybe Ahora's a bit too low. Maybe Ahura should go up here. Yeah, I like this. This is good. Oi. Oh, whoopsie. Oi. Still ain't got no boys yet. You know what I think I am gonna do? I think I'm maybe gonna call like a 20-minute break here. Because I need to get food. That'll be very quick. I'll probably leave everyone AFK. Get food. I should probably bring everyone to safety though. So I'll cast Circle of Knowledge. Bring everyone to POK first. And then we're gonna take a little break. And we're back. Hello, everybody. Now, I am still enjoying my meal. So we will probably be just having a nice conversation here for a little bit. But that's all good. Anyone still in the chat, give me a hoya. Open up a cold one. We got pork chop dinner, lima beans. Well, let's see. Surely there's something more interesting we can at least look at.
God.
The lobby's kind of dead for 6 o'clock. I have to do 6 o'clock on a Thursday. This place was lit up last week. Iron Bank of Bravos. Maybe I can at least sell some things while we're Just chilling. All right. Just about done eating. On normal schedule. I get picked up a little bit. All right. Let's be on our way. All right. Back to Northern Row we go. All right. Hmm. Hmm. Hey, I can wear that. Well, Felberthy's level 50. It's got AAs now. Or level 51. That's level 50. I think that is probably where I'll call the stream for there. I've been streaming a couple hours. For everyone that stopped by, thank you everyone that liked, commented, said anything, just watched. And